Libra, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. Warm welcome to all of you who have joined me today. This will be a reading for the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as a little something for the cross watchers. Let's get right into this. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Say your spirit guides. Either Libra, this is for you, your cross watcher. For some of you, you might be in a third-party situation. Somebody is trying too hard. Somebody may need to back off and give this situation some breathing room. Give it some time, because I do see somebody that in this situation that might be being rather persistent. Balance. Love is not always agreeing for just the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So, I don't know, maybe it's time to bring some type of balance into a relationship, and maybe time will be the biggest factor in healing some type of flaw in whatever type of connection this is. For some of you, this is a romantic connection. For others of you, this is not that. Maybe platonic in some type of way. Let's get right into this for the Libras and cross watchers. Yeah, somebody's not able to get any inner peace. Somebody's feeling a bit restless about the situation, the way that it is. For some of you Libras, this could be you. Maybe there's somebody that you really have on your mind, and maybe it's just really difficult at this moment to really quiet your thoughts about the situation. Some of you Libras were dealing with a player, or currently are. And maybe this is somebody that you found gossiping behind your back. Maybe there was some rumors that were spread. Or maybe for some of you, you heard something about this person through the grapevine. Some of you, this could have been a third party at work. Some of you, it feels like you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you might have Scorpio in your own chart. Yeah, see, there's somebody that you resist letting go of, and it could be a Cancerian. So it feels like at this point, your spirit guides are asking you to like reassess your situation. Give yourself a chance to clean things up and turn things around. Clean things up in your life. Clean up some type of clutter, whether this is literally around you, some type of clutter, or this is like a relationship that's cluttered by too many people, or your mind that's really cluttered with so many issues. You might have some deadlines that are really plaguing you. Yeah, you got a lot on your plate right now. Maybe so much that you feel like you're going to explode at times. You're doing everything by yourself. Or maybe it feels that way, Libra, and maybe you feel like it might be a good idea for you to really call on your support team. This is either you missing somebody, or there is somebody missing you, and you guys are not talking, possibly after you guys parted ways. Either there is no talking, or just talking is kind of like very direct, very scarce between the two of you, and kind of spotty. You guys could have left off on a bad note, maybe having said some things that were really hurtful. It feels like somebody may have said something hurtful out of frustration. And maybe it could have been the two of you that were going back and forth at this situation. I feel that there is somebody that may be coming to grips like with the fact that it really is time to let you go. But somebody in the scenario, whether you or them, Libra, or the third person in the situation, is having a very difficult time letting go. I don't know, you guys might have your share of irreconcilable differences. And for some of you, there could have even been a child that was born outside of this relationship. Maybe you feel like somebody is arrogant. Somebody really is like having difficulty falling asleep. Oh, and even when they do fall asleep, it feels like they're dreaming about you, Libra. So I feel like as much as somebody may try to kind of escape the thought of you, Gemini. And in the beginning, I wanted to say Leo. Oh, okay. And then I just noticed Leo is actually in your reading. When I was saying Libra, I wanted to say Leo. All right. So we see. I'm also seeing that somebody is not feeling well. I'm also seeing a need to guard your energy. It might be necessary for you to change doctors. I don't know. Somebody may need to, somebody does not feel well and may need to, somebody could be in the hospital. Maybe somebody's recovering from something, recovering from some type of surgery, or somebody may be in need of some type of surgery and may not even know. Let's get right into this. We've got a lot of scenarios going on in this reading already. Let's see what's going on with Libra and the cross watchers. Oh, somebody feels like they have to walk on eggshells with you. Possibly because either you, Libra, or them, somebody has put up a very clear boundary. And somebody, is being very clear that that boundary no longer should be crossed. Because if you do cross it, it feels like either this is like factual, like this is actually the case, and maybe not something that you're thinking in your head, that if you do cross the line, there's going to be hell to pay and this person is going to go off on you. Yeah, you guys are not talking. And there is a lot of fingers being pointed, blame being placed on somebody. And I feel like somebody might have a really guilty conscience. So yeah, there are 3 people in this situation. Take a look at this card. There are 3 people. Maybe you did find out about a third party situation. You maybe have taken back your emotions from this situation and removed yourself from it. Somebody could have also gotten out of a third party. It could have been you. It could have been that maybe you guys were in a relationship at one time and maybe they left the third party situation. But I honestly feel like it's you, perhaps. Yeah. And maybe having a difficult time letting your guard down again because of what you went through with this individual. Libra, you might have Earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign. Yeah, see, you poured a lot of love and emotion into somebody that was sleeping on this connection. But likely sleeping with somebody else. And maybe you had your, you were inclined to believe maybe. It's like you had your suspicion is the word that I'm looking for, that something was off. And I guaranteed feel like you gave this person the benefit of the doubt until you could really put your finger on the situation instead of feeling like you didn't want to feel like you were being paranoid. Maybe some of you just wanted some type of proof. But it really genuinely does feel like somebody is living a double life. Somebody's being kind of stubborn. That's like I said, somebody feels like they have to walk on eggshells with you since you guys are not talking. And it feels that there is somebody that is taking their time. They're being stubborn about the situation. I don't know. It feels like maybe they're waiting for you to break the ice first. They're waiting for you to approach them. Yeah, because it's like they're not really listening to their conscience. Their conscience is telling them that to come back to you to resolve something. But in the back of their mind, they feel like whatever happened, this argument that you guys had, definitely solidified it and it's over in their mind. And it could be a water sign. I did say Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces could be relevant to your reading in some type of way. Like I said, it feels like somebody is trying to face the fact that it's time to let you go, but they really don't want to. While the other one is really skeptical of trusting the other one because of the past, it does feel like somebody could have gotten caught up in a karmic type of relationship. There could be a lot of resentment here surrounding the situation. And it could be that maybe somebody met somebody new. That's why they feel like they have to let you go. Somebody could have found out online that maybe you moved on with somebody else and they're silently hurt about it. I feel like there's somebody that just really can't let go of you. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So some of you Libras are dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini. Excuse me, got Leo again. Leo is like the most featured player in this situation. Nothing has been really resolved between the two of you. And I feel like there is somebody that would like to have a civil conversation, possibly after all hell broke loose. And some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. You might have a Capricorn somewhere near you. Capricorn could be a part of the third party situation, and I also have Sagittarius. Yeah, it feels like either maybe somebody may have moved on with a Virgo, or there could be a Virgo that could be coming out of the woodworks to maybe try to work something out with you. Yeah, because I do feel like there is somebody that would like a long-term commitment with you, but maybe they don't have the courage to say it. They may never have the courage to speak this to you. I'm hearing Sagittarius and Leo. I'm reading for the Libra. I was careless with you. It's going to be you with your kid, a family member with you, or any area of your life. Somebody is really coming to grips about the reason that you walked away. It was due to some type of careless action, careless words. And the point here is that somebody is really having a lot of regret. Yeah, somebody is really under the impression that you might say no. It feels like somebody might be covering up their feelings for you, or covering up how hurt they really are. Some of you Libras might feel, or cross watchers might feel, that maybe somebody didn't want to take responsibility. Maybe they didn't want to take accountability for some things that may have went down. Some of you, maybe somebody doesn't want to take responsibility at all, or maybe they're stressed out and it feels like you're doing everything by yourself. Especially if you have kids or a family with this person. Yeah, somebody's lying. They don't want to take accountability. Maybe they don't want to hear you out either. Some of you are in like active stages of divorce. You're divorcing, watching this person move on. Some of you, this divorce is like really slow. Oh, some of you could have found out that maybe your person was attracted to the same sex. Maybe you found out that your person maybe moved on, or maybe they had, a past same-sex relationship. For some of you, that might be the case. Yeah. Somebody's ready to move on and get over this. It's like I said, somebody wants to. They're really facing the fact that it's time to let you go. But see, the thing is that you guys had a really beautiful thing. Maybe a picture-perfect type of relationship at one point. Yeah, definitely. Now it feels like somebody has moved out. Somebody moved. Your friend could have moved. Maybe it's time for you to move. Maybe it's time for you to pack and move. Yeah. Moving on, literally. Or some of you, yeah, you're packing your bags and leaving. Yeah, but I feel like this did leave an emotional scar for you. It feels like you're so far away. Yep. And I say same-sex couple. Some of you could have, like I said, somebody could have found out that maybe you moved on online and they're secretly hurt about it. I feel like there's somebody that really wants to come and see you, or to come see about a child. But since things are cold between the two of you and there's a lot of resentment here, yeah, somebody's really expecting the worst. Scorpio is like a very strong, dominant energy in your reading. Scorpio. An air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So they haven't moved on from you. Yeah, some of you are very protective of your kids. Yeah, maybe somebody feels like their frustration was taken out on them. Somebody feels like a scapegoat in this situation. You're always taking your frustrations out on them. Some of you, this is a kid that feels heartbroken because you're always aiming at them, taking your frustration out on them. So yeah, it feels like there's somebody that may want to drop by. I don't know. Libra, a cross watcher, if you're kind of like ready for that type of energy, because it really does feel like there's a wound that's still fresh for you. Or like emotionally, after you found out about something, it just really has you feeling a bit pressed. And I don't know, it feels like there's somebody that really just disappointed you. somebody that you were genuinely in love with, but it feels like the opinions of other people played a big part in how this went down. Yeah, some of you do have a baby. Some of you, you may have had an angel baby. A baby that passed away, a baby that's now in the afterlife. That's what I sense. Some of you are seeking the advice of an expert. Or some of you are the expert. Maybe seeking an expert about what, though? Oh, possibly like what to do with this whole situation after everything went down. See, if somebody drinks, somebody could be a user of some type, chemical, like alcohol, drugs, a user of people. Excuse the airplane passing by. I don't think you can miss it. I'm pretty sure the mic is going to pick it up. Yeah, but see, there's somebody that's looking back in regret and realizing, you know what, they were careless with you. So, I don't know, for what it's worth, this person may not really speak up and say it, but they feel it. So if you feel like this person is just completely happy-go-lucky, they're not thinking about you, I feel like that's not the case. There could have even been an ultimatum, like maybe there could have been an ultimatum that, you know, somebody may have needed to like eliminate anybody that could have come between the two of you guys. I don't know, to no avail. It feels like this could have even triggered some childhood issues within you, this whole scenario. So, yeah, that's what I feel. Cleaning up clutter in your life. Maybe this person, this relationship, this very overbearing, stressful type of relationship. Maybe it really was genuinely time to clean the clutter up. Maybe it was cluttering your life. And now your thoughts and your emotions. Some of you, it's literally time to clear the clutter because it's time to move. Yes, really cluttering your emotions. That's guaranteed it. You got heart here 3 times in reference to this situation. So, yeah, emotionally, maybe you're finding it very difficult to move on, or there is somebody that feels this way about you. No doubt a Scorpio. Some of you. Somebody's resisting letting go. Could have been an extreme, harsh cutoff. So that's the lesson. Your spirit guides are saying, what are you holding on to for dear life that no longer really serves you? Where are you not honoring yourself? Libra, this is where your spirit guides really want you to hone in and take a look at that and examine that for yourself personally in your life. All right. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on for the Libra? You might have a very difficult time blocking out negativity from your love life because of what you've been through. What is this? This inner child issues, this childhood scars. Yeah, maybe some of you were taught to fear everything. Maybe you had a very overbearing, overprotective parent that taught you to fear everything. You could have grown up in a broken home where your parents, maybe they couldn't survive that relationship. You might find yourself repeating the same patterns as your own parents. There could have been a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, and maybe even some jealousy. Maybe you were jealous of what other kids had because maybe, I don't know, maybe you didn't grow up with a lot. But it's very, like, obvious here that they're just like what you're going through. That's what I mean. You must be repeating the same patterns, Libra. There's somebody that really did put a hole in your family. Either you or your kids feel like you're taking your frustration out on them. There's a parent that's not taking responsibility for a child. Whether this is a parent maybe not taking responsibility for your pain, for something that may have played out in your childhood, Libra. Maybe there's a parent that doesn't want to take financial responsibility. Somebody is the father. And somebody could be getting a DNA test and could be finding out that they really are the father of a child. Yeah, you got fear of embracing other people, letting people get too close to you. It feels like, Libra or cross watcher. On the flip side of things, it feels like maybe this has really brought you into spirituality or caused you to become curious about spiritual things. It feels like your spirit guides are really honestly trying to speak out to you, but your thoughts may be hindering that. Your this mental pacing that you have going on, all these ruminating thoughts. It's like your spirit guides are really having a very difficult time penetrating those thoughts. So it feels like instead they may be speaking to you, your spirit guides. They may be speaking to you in the dream world instead. Some of you could be traveling. Oh, your spirit guide, your spiritual team. They're sending you very clear messages. Numbers, that could be sending you through angel numbers. They could be sending you through like synchronicities, coincidences. Yeah, you're seeking seclusion. You're pulling away from somebody, and it feels like there's somebody that's taking notice of that. I told you, there's somebody that wants to come and see about you. Let's go back to this health issue, right? Because I can't help but to notice there's somebody around you that may not be feeling well. This could be the reason that you could be traveling. Maybe you're going to see somebody. Maybe to go see about somebody's health. Somebody may need to do some more research having to do with their well-being, their health. Because it could be that maybe there's a doctor. You really have to, some of you Libras, if this is making sense, it has to really be you that advocates for your health. It could be that a doctor maybe is not like, I don't know, I won't say skilled. But the point that I'm trying to make is that it's going to require for you to be assertive sometimes when it comes to your healthcare needs. It's going to take for you to take charge of this. It feels like your body is sending you some very clear messages that it really needs to detoxify. Some of you could really, that it needs to go do some type of detox is what I'm trying to say. You could be fasting, you could be eating cleaner. Your body is really crying out for you to become sober. Some of you you're dealing with somebody who is an alcoholic. Like I said, somebody is a user of chemicals, substances. Like somebody is really gravitating to escapism. Rather, maybe you find it very difficult to live in your own mind, live in your own thoughts. Somebody does, and this is why they're intoxicated. But it's really becoming very hard on your internal organs. We did see heart constantly, so maybe some of you could be having heart troubles due to a lack of sobriety. This could even be with what you're drinking. Maybe you're drinking too much caffeinated beverages. It's time to kind of like slow down, talk to a nutritionist, and maybe avoid certain foods, because certain foods could be aggravating maybe how you're feeling, agitating something within your body. And yeah, your body, your spirit guides are saying it's time to go into recovery mode with your body so that your body can repair itself. Yeah. Maybe you've really been feeling down. Maybe you feel like there's no one around you that's going to give you that support like that particular person that you had at one time. It's like this person was your confidant. They're your everything. And maybe that's why you're feeling particularly heartbroken as well. Because it's like, I don't know, not to say that a person completes you, but maybe you feel like this was your better half. Some of you may have a ticket to take care of. You may have some legalities to take care of. Make sure that you get that done in a timely manner. I did mention moving. Some of you could be celebrating the birth of a child. There could be some good news that could be coming your way. This could be a brand new job that could be opening up for you. This could be a birth of a new baby. I did say that, and I promise you, there isn't a Scorpio. There is this, like, I'm ready for a Libra. Libra, Scorpio. Okay, you could be on the Libra, Scorpio cusp, possibly. Some of you are no doubt dealing with a Gemini, or maybe I'm seeing that maybe Gemini is just representing Mercury. Maybe there really is a strong need for communication. Some of you, maybe you had some type of miscommunication with somebody. Gemini and Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, and I also get Capricorn because I see Saturn here. Capricorn. That's Capricorn and Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Aquarius cusp. Scorpio, once again, Aries. I see Mars. Maybe there is a need to like take action on something. There's been some type of conflict, some type of beef. Something has somebody really in their feelings right now. There's a Taurus. I don't know. Somebody is really focused on their self-image. Possibly. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, somebody could really be hyper-focused on their self-image. What is this with your finances? Because I do see something here. Maybe you took a hit financially. Somebody could be helping you out in some way, Libra. There could be somebody that could be coming in to lend you some money. You could be getting a bonus at work. Some of you could really be stepping away from your regular job to explore your options, or this could be something that you're thinking about. You could have been thinking about this for the longest time, but I do see complacency. Maybe you just become really comfortable with like the regular mundane routine of things, but I definitely feel like there's something that you want to change when it comes to your career, some of you. And others of you, it's going to be really important for you to maybe not share your vision or your ideas with certain people. It might be better for you to move in silence. See, there's somebody that doesn't feel well. There's somebody in the hospital. And I also see somebody that feels deserted. This could be your kids. Kid could be feeling deserted financially, possibly. There's somebody that's waiting for you to make a decision. And it could be a Leo. Maybe a decision between them and somebody else. And I did say Capricorn. Once again, you've hired a Capricorn here. This could be you making a solid career decision. And it really does feel like with you making the right choice, it's going to work out very well for you. You go from the Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. Male or female? Yeah. So maybe your career isn't taking off. Maybe something is going to really require some perseverance and a mind shift. Because it feels like your mindset could really be having you feeling stuck, unsure of yourself, unsure what to do. And just not having the money that you need. Maybe it's your finances, like a lack of financial security that really is giving you the blues in a situation. Some of you can't really see your way out of a situation, like when it comes to your work. Maybe you kind of feel stuck in what it is that you do. But what's very clear here is a Libra and a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what I see. And if you hear music outside, my neighbor, once again, this window is right next to my neighbor's garage. All right, so let's see. How does this possibly play out for the Libra? See, either somebody passed away or you're worried that somebody's going to pass away. Because I see somebody really grieving. Somebody elderly. This Libra. Okay. How does this play out? Holy Spirit for Libra. Yep, here it is once again. Wedding. Some of you may have found out that somebody was married or in a so-called committed relationship, and once you saw the truth, you did for yourself. Some of you, you're going through this right now. You may be meeting somebody, encountering this person. Some of you could be dating somebody long distance. You don't even know the facts of the situation. Somebody's keeping something hidden from you. The fact that they're married. The fact that they may even be abusive. Some of you, it may be time for a heart-to-heart conversation. This could be with your own children. It could be surrounding somebody's passing. Some of you could be getting in contact with somebody from the afterlife. I did talk about your spirit guides trying to speak to you. Some of you, you're getting to know somebody. But there may be a need for some type of honest heart-to-heart conversation. Yes, you're getting to know somebody. And like I said, somebody is married. Or like maybe not literally married on paper, some of them. Like I said, a living commitment. They're cohabitating with somebody. Your spirit guides are saying, slow down. Get to know somebody. There's somebody that may want to re-deepen a bond with you, that may want to make the effort. And I promise you, this is somebody that you freed yourself from. You freed yourself from this person. You were in the committed relationship with them, some of you. And yeah, there's somebody that still is not over you. They want to come back and have a heart-to-heart with you. Because I feel like there's still somebody that wants to give this a chance again. But the issue was, in the past, it didn't work out. It's like a recipe for disaster in the past. They still have romantic feelings for you. We did talk about a twin flame, soulmate. And you've decided to put yourself first. Maybe your career first, maybe other things. Maybe this person is not your priority. That's what I see in this situation. So the advice, okay, let's go back to that though. Balance, which is Libra, which I would say is also Sagittarius. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. I feel like something may be brought back to balance potentially by having this heart-to-heart conversation. This heart-to-heart conversation may not be the cure-all, but it may lead to a start. Give it time, we talked about in the beginning. Somebody may need time to mend their emotions. Somebody's still really emotionally like bent out of shape because of maybe something that they saw. Somebody could have felt that maybe you moved on quickly. Or you could have told them face to face. I don't know. They felt like you weren't honest with them. You you moved on rather quickly. Somebody might have some type of suspicion that there was a overlapping relationship. You were talking to somebody while you were still in a relationship with them or living with them. Because it just feels like something doesn't add up in this situation as far as like the timing of a relationship. Again, something's off balance. Yeah. So there's some unresolved issues from your past. That's what this feels like. Holy Spirit, the advice that you have for... Tell me, what is the advice for the Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. I think this is particularly the case with those of you who are being very persistent. You're trying too hard. Your spirit guides are saying somebody is too hurt to really come to you the way that it is right now. They're saying give this situation some time. Somebody really needs some time to heal. Again, whether this is a platonic relationship or otherwise. I feel that both of you may be on the same page or maybe in time. Doesn't mean that you guys will necessarily reconcile and be a couple again. But I really genuinely feel that maybe somebody, you might be able to build maybe a friendship. It's going to depend on everybody listening. Like everybody has a different outcome, different scenario. But this is what I see for you Libras. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you so very much for watching. Libras, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Libras, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you do decide to subscribe, Libras and Cross Watchers, make sure that you hit that notification bell. Feel free to leave a comment. And I will see you guys again in the next one.